So I wanted to clarify my STD background. I'm clean, you guys. I don't have any STDs. I am sexually clean. I don't have any STDs. Have I attracted STD? Of course, from a rapper guy who was upcoming artist, and of course, like being his groupie. Of course, you live and you learn because, he had other women that he was also having sex with, and also while he was having sex with me too. But I was just only doing oral, so it wasn't like a very deep STD, but still, it was STD. So I'm not saying that I never had that happen before. It has, but for the big one, no, it's very if you do everything right as you supposed to as an adult wise, and if you know your partner's STD background clearance, you would know like, oh, I had gonorrhea. That's what happened. He gave me gonorrhea in my throat because I gave him oral sex and he wanted to fuck multiple women and everything else. That's what my doctor told me and everything else. But I got the shot in my butt to get the vaccination to get it cleared. But yeah, and that's just that. And then, of course, being in the porn industry, of course, I don't have sex raw. I don't promote raw sex. I don't do raw sex. I don't, that's the one goal I don't do. I don't have sex with my clients raw. I don't do raw intimate passion. I don't do anything like that with nobody besides my partner because that's how that's supposed to be. Like, other than that, if he's not going to be my partner, I don't feel like me and him need to have unprotected sex because HIV is real. And of course, when I was a young one, like I told you guys, I already experienced sexual abuse for 20 years. So, of course, hearing all that attributes too, how people were trying to think that I'm a quote catch that, knock on wood. Because that's how people wanted the scenario for me to go. Like, oh, you catch that. Like, no, that didn't occur for me. So, I didn't catch nothing and I didn't get STD. I only do oral sex. I don't do penetrational sex with everybody. Yeah, like I don't have sex with everybody every day. Like, oh, you're just gonna have sex with every guy that you see and you're gonna go to this guy, you're gonna fuck that guy, you're gonna mess with this guy and everything else. Like, I'm not a fast person like that. I don't do sex scenes with everybody raw wise. Yes, I know I use graphic material, but it's just me educating you guys using the adult word language instead because I talk to adults about this, but I don't promote raw material of sex. I only have sex with people with condom base. I have a lot of condoms. I have a lot of condoms, so of course I only promote uh, sensual, consensual sex with adults, and of course I also wrap up with a condom because, like being in my like childhood reasonings and stuff, everybody in that scenario kept doing like sex with me raw wise, but as an adult, that's not the best answer, especially hearing it as I was a kid and everybody was like promoting that for me. But no, as an adult, I am sexually clean. I don't have any STDs. I'm skinny, naturally skinny because I'm a female, so females are naturally smaller than men. So that's how my body is supposed to look. My butt is healthy, my stomach is healthy, and then I just eat, like I balance my diet out properly because I breathe for like a lot of masculine energy. So I have a small figure frame because I it's just my energy frame of how I present in a world of men wise because exactly I don't, especially in the Me Too movement and everything else, I'm not going to be the one that people are trying to have sex with and they're going to try to think that I'm a weak sex person that they could rape. I'm not going to be that person that every man can rape on. That's not how I'm going to live my life where every man is trying to rape me. I'm not going to live that in my life cycle. Even in porn, like I tell you guys, even in that scenario, I'm not even going to go into that like idealistic viewpoint. But when I have sex with people, I only promote consensual sex, consensual adult sex, of course. And on top of that, I do protective sex. So I just want to clarify that with everybody that I don't have any STDs. I got a HPV vaccination for 0 to 6 months. And that's what I was getting like in the course of being in porn when I started like wanting to promote more intimate to grow my brand and grow my production up more, just for like, of course, financial reasons. Because, of course, the bigger your audience is, the more customers that come about. But on the viewer scale, I wasn't promoting like raw material sex. Probably orally is raw, but intimate, like when it goes in, it's not raw. I don't do, and then of course I get screened, of course, because that's just part of being in the porn industry and even the sex industry in general. You have to, or even if you're just having sex with your partner, because sometimes partners sometimes cheat and everything else. So you just always have to be unaware of your sexual health. I don't have any STDs. I already get checked. I have hormonal medications that I take already. So on the top of that, I let them do STD screenings too. And then they tell me, like, of course, because I'm one of those type, like, if I didn't have sex with somebody, like, viewpoints, like, is that like any other factor I need to know? Like, no, I already got that clarified also by my doctor. Like, you can't catch something if you're not having sex. So, of course, but I don't go around having sex with every man around in a boat of predicament because every man are interested in having sex with me. I'm not interested. I'm interested in filming the content that I feel I want to publish in the porn industry. Like I tell you guys, in the porn industry, there is people that are having those scenarios of backgrounds and they're not telling people in it. But that's why if you decide to get in the porn industry, you need to understand if you want to look for a partner wise, that responsibility also what you need to do also. So I just want to clarify with everybody, like, no, I don't have any STDs. I am not HIV positive. I am not STD any type of way. I am clean. I don't promote non condom material. I don't have sex like that. Probably orally, but not penetrationally. I don't promote penetrational sex with everybody nation wise raw. That's nasty, in my opinion. And of course other females have their own viewpoint of how they want to make more money. And because that's all it is in porn, you want to make money from sex wise. That's why, like, when my partner comes home, me and my partner will film another channel where it's just us as a power couple when we're just having our intimate sex connections with each other. But like in my other channel viewpoint, no, I don't. That's just like intimate. It's a coaching. I'm coaching people on intimate relationships. Not I'm having sex with every man that tries to have sex with me. I'm not desperate for a man to have sex with me. I don't need another man to have sex with me. It's not that it's like, oh, you're like, you don't like intimacy. No, it's not that. It's just I do other things else in my career too, other than just have sex. I'm not into that idea like, oh, prostitution. I already told you guys I was an escort as a young one, and I'm not promoting that, of course, but that's just me educating you guys also. But overall, no, I don't. I'm clean. I am HIV negatives, and that's how it remains, and that's how it stays. And I don't promote. I don't just say, oh well, the condom is too tight. Just take it off. Like no, I don't promote those type of sex things.